You see, when we were talking about the container and the ice cream, he's saying, why all this focus on the bucket? Why would we take that empty bucket and put it up here and exalt it and highlight it and make it the thing that is of value instead of what is on the inside? This is the great challenge of our sin, because every single day you and I struggle with this. Because here's how it works for you and I. So let's say you have a particular sin that you are especially broken about. And everyone in this room knows exactly what I'm referring to. We all have it. We all have maybe more than one if you're like me. And so we have these they're like our, some people will call them our demons, but whatever you want to call it, it's that thing that it's just after you. Okay? And we will be kind of like a rubber band. We'll stretch and we'll be good for a while, however you want to call good and whatever you mean by that. And then at some point the rubber band will and we fly back the other way, and we fall deep into sin. And then what do we think? God's going to be upset about this. He's, going to not want me to come to church. He's going to not want me to participate in my community of believers. He's not going to want... How can I read the Bible when I've done this? How can I pray to Him when I've done this? May I just remind you, those are weak and miserable principles. They're weak and they're miserable and they're wrong. The moment we have snapped back and fallen in the mud is the moment we should cry out to Jesus the most. It's the moment He wants to come and help us the most. It is the moment that He is here for you and me. So when we say don't go back, what we're saying is don't fall into the trap that somehow if you're good, then He'll like you. He gave His life for you. He gave His blood. He shed it for you and for me.